Go live. Go live. What, go live? Am I live? I'm live on there, it says. Oh dear. It kicks me out of the Facebook page. Never mind. It's me on blooming Facebook page as well. I'll be having words with it later on. Don't you worry about that. No, it's because we went late actually. So hopefully I'm still live. Yeah, so it's been live 30 seconds now. So, So I hope I haven't been babbling to myself all that length of time. I hope I'm still live. So, right. Okay, let's get back into it now. So, yes, I know. Blooming things going off all over the place. Right, so, come on. Come on. Not jogging memory or getting on it. Dave Mack. Dave Mack Bill says, DRS, that's in pristine condition. DRS says, that's the one I didn't get. Verwayne. Hi, all. Hi, Verwayne. Thanks for joining. We are having some technical difficulties tonight, but hopefully we'll get over it. So D Harris says, Dave Mack, trust me, it's not. It's going to try and repaint it. I have a friend who does poster printing. Okay, Yorkshire Crafter. Hi, everyone. Hi, Julie. Thanks for joining. And then we've got D Harris saying, evening craft. Yorkshire Crafter. So, and then we've got Crafty Chris saying, got tech problems. Yeah, we've got tech problems, unfortunately. Yeah, one of them things. I've got 13 people watching. Thank you very much. And I'm still live, so and the signal's quite good now, apparently. Right. So Dave Mack Bill says that it'd be nice to see it reprinted D. And D Harris says, evening at Yorkshire Crafter. Crafty Chris says, got technical problems, be with you in a few minutes. Goodness me. Take your time, Crafty Chris. Okay. And then we've got Gillian says, okay, Crafty Chris. Yorkshire Crafter says, hi, D Harris. Crafty Chris says, got technical problems, be with you soon. And DAF DMC has got gremlins. Yeah, I've had gremlins for years. Yeah, it's difficult to get rid of. D Harris says, Dave Mack can do computer work. I hope it can get printed the same size. Spoon says, come on. Spoon says, is someone getting a P45, not letting the tech break? Yeah, somebody might be getting a P45. Dave McBill says, good evening, Crafty Chris and Yorkshire Crafter. Yorkshire Crafter says, good evening, Dave Mack. And Spoon says, did you try turning it on and off or putting the crown in the meter? Yeah. Bum bum. Yeah, we did. Dave McBill says that DRS, I hope so too. And DRS says, Dave Mack, if you do, I'll send you one. Sounds good. I'll have to be having a look at that. Jay's channel says you're live. I'm live. Thank goodness me, Jay. Yeah, thank you for that. So Yorkshire Crafter says, hi, Dave. Hello, Yorkshire Crafter. Hope you're well. Okay, so Joddy Dave says you're live. Thank you. And DRS says you're only on. You're only on one, yeah. Spoon says I got delay between my devices. No, sorry about that. It's probably my end. And then Dave McBill says, thanks, D. Okay. That was at 8:12, so we must be live now. Okay, thank you very much. So I'm going to star that there, and then we're going to crack on a bit. Come on. Okay, did I star it? Come on. I'm not as good as you guys, you see. So, is it the left button to star it or the right one? No, it's obviously the right one. Come on. I don't want to star it. We'll star it there then. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm standing in for Chris tonight, Crafty Chris, because as said before, she's not got her issues, the Eddie STOBART, and I think there's a lot of people that hasn't got their issues today and tonight that I've subscribed to the Eddie STOBART. It's not a problem because I'm always behind. I'm always behind by 4 or 5 issues or so. I'm actually behind by 4 issues on the current one because I think we're up to 14 the subscribers, aren't they? But I've got 11, 12, 13 that I was planning on doing tonight, all being well. I'm just going to take my time with it, and I'll build along with you guys We'll have a bit of a chat and a bit of a natter, and we'll have a bit of a build and see how we go from there. I'm pretty sure that you know what's coming, because I'm pretty sure you've been looking at other people's channels as well, especially up to step 13. I'll get it right in a minute. Step 13. Right. How's my camera? Can you see me all right? Can you see everything all right? Is it moving all right? And before we carry on, I'm going to change my other camera across, if it will. So this is where it went wrong just before the stream. And oh goodness me, we've got a camera. Thank goodness for that. Yes, indeed. So let me move across a bit. Move closer. Move your body real closer till we... Oh yeah, don't go there. Okay, so issue 11 of Moving the Nation, the Eddie Stobbart wagon, the DAF. Yeah, the DAF wagon. So you can earn yourself an extra point if you know what DAF stands for, because I do. And you should by now, if you're building along this with me. I'm going to be using the Horlicks Mark II screw pot tonight for all the bits and pieces and parts. So it's specially made for me by Horlicks. So yeah, and it printed on the Ultimaker 2 Plus by Horlicks. Craft, build and create, and 3D building. So yeah, it's a lovely little parts screw pot, and you can see it's got a bevel on one edge. And he has assured me that he's working on several other types as well. So yeah, keep an eye out on Horlicks' channel. I'm pretty sure that he'll be popping some on at some point. Okay, so I'll be using that, and I'll be using, this is a soft surface. It's actually from that shop called Boys. It's like a foam. It's like a felt. It's a bit stronger than felt, I think, but it's like a foam. But it's ever so thin, but it's it keeps the parts nice on my cutting mat. Okay, and as I said, I am using some new equipment tonight, so things might be a bit awkward. Right, let's get into see the parts of part 11 then of Build the Eddie Stobbart wagon. So they're all in here. I've pre-cut the pack open, and we'll get rid of that because we don't like plastic sound, do we? So then we've got actually the floor, and then we've got 2 bits and 3 screws. We've got DPO3, it says in the screws. Oh, here's my little dinky screwdriver, my little dinky scissors for this. I got some scissors, and goodness me, these are from Hobbycraft, are these little scissors, and they are absolutely wonderful scissors. Yeah, I like them to bits. Really are nice. So very sharp and pointed, and just ideal size, really. So I know that some of you use knives and what have you, but I use scissors to get into them. So I put the screws in my screw pot. I gather with them being just DPO3 screws, they're only going into plastic, so we won't need any oil. And so we'll have a parts check then, and this is with the magazine, of course, and I'm using the magazine instructions that you actually get free with your Eddie Stobbart. So yeah, we're doing the cab floor, and in this issue we'll start work on the floor of the cab, fitting details onto the main panel. Okay, and we've got 1101, which is this plastic cab floor, and yeah, it's a nice bit of plastic, really molded nice. And there's a little clue. Goodness me, what's that? There's a little clue. A bit later on, we will be a spoiler. We will be lifting the cab up like that. Yeah, but that's all you're getting to know for now. So, and then we can actually see the engine and all the underneath. So, so that's 1101. 1102 is this little bit here that looks like a towing eye. Goodness me, my camera's gone silly. Come on, camera. Come on. You'll have to keep reminding me to check my camera. Come on, camera. I don't want to play a ball tonight. Let's go black. See what it does after that. Why are we waiting? Younger than springtime, am I? Younger than laughter, am I? Come on, camera. Otherwise it's going to rain. It doesn't like it, does it? Let's see if we can find a bit of white. See if we can get it into the mode of actually going properly. Doesn't like it, does it? Let's move everything out of the way. Come on. Let me bring up the chat for a bit and see what it does then. Okay. So, goodness me, where did we leave it in the chat? So, right up there. So, next one in the chat was Spoon says they said it delayed 15 to 18 by a week. Yeah. And then Spoon says should be here by the end of the week. Yeah, hopefully so. Then DAF DMC says yes, still waiting for 15 to 18. Yeah, so am I. And Dave McBill says, yeah, crystal clear, Dave. Yeah, well, I was. So Alex Demetrius, hello, Dave. Looking forward to a cracking Twiggy build. Hi, Alex. Thanks for joining us tonight. And yes, I think you're a secret person who has a secret talent that he shared with us today. Wow, fabulous. Yeah, it's a talent that I didn't expect coming from you, Alex. Yeah, very good, very nice indeed. So well done, mate. So yeah, and hopefully he'll share it with you all later on. So yeah, so Joddy Dave says my account says 18th February. And D. Harris says, Max Mods, don't even need to ask if you want a copy. Okay. So Jay's channel says 50 pence in the meter still working at the moment. Well, it isn't on this camera, is it? Let's see if I can get this. Look at my laughter lands on my hand. Laughter lands, life lands. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's nearly there. Come on. It's nearly there. Come on. Hey, right. Okay, so yeah, 50 pence in the meter. So Johnny Dave says, D, I would have a copy if you could get one sorted, willing to pay costs. And DRS says, Johnny Dave, I'll be done for copying infringement, laughing out loud. Johnny Dave says, laughing out loud. So, right, where are we? Spoon says, mini members has got 11 2 flipped over the wrong way. The ball part goes at the bottom and not up at the back of the cab. Right, okay, jolly good. And Dave McBill says, I'll be glad if the wind drops here. It's made of trying to spray paint the hull in the shed as I need natural light coming in. Yes, I feel your pain a lot there, Dave, because obviously I'm trying to do things like that as well. So John's Model Making says, evening, Dave and everyone. Evening, John. Thanks for joining. Much appreciated. And Dave McBill says, evening at John's Model Making. And I'm going to star it there. And then we'll move along. Right, let's have a look at these parts. So I've had the heads up with this part then, with Spoon telling me that this part is actually gone on the wrong way with some people, and it's gone up that way instead of going down like that then. Or wherever it goes. Actually, it probably goes like that way. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the instructions first, because I'm not very good with the instructions. We didn't finish off the part, so it's 1103 is that bit, and then 1104 is the screws. And it says DPO 4 screws. Okay. Well, I was hoping I wasn't going to be on my own tonight, but I am, and I'm okay. I'm all right. As you know, I'm quite capable of doing this by myself, I should think. But anyway, if I get stuck, I'll be shouting of you. Right, so section 1 then is take the cab hook tilt lever 1103 and identify the tab with the screw hole. Okay, so that's this. And you've got to identify the tab with the screw hole, which is there. Okay, and then section 2 says take the cab floor 1101 and position it the right side up. Okay, so we've got to position this the right side up, and when you look at the instructions, I always say try and get it in the right orientation. And it says identify the slots in the side of the central raised section arrow. Fit the tab in the screw hole in part 1103 through the slot in the cab floor. Ensure that the handle of the part 1103 is pointing upwards. Okay, so I'm gathering then that this goes somewhere down here, does it? Is that like a handbrake or something? Could be. I'm looking for somewhere to fit the slot. Yeah, it's not evident on me at the moment. Okay, it's because it's black on black and I can't see what I'm doing. So let me have a look here. Does that go that way like that? No. Maybe it goes the other way. I don't know. Let's have a look. Do you know, I've not seen this bit before on the build, and I'm thinking, oh, that looks good. So does that go in there? Yeah, it goes in there like that. So this is black on black, and difficult to see when you're here, like, but yeah, that's the way it goes, I would imagine. So it's obviously the handbrake. Yeah, which looks good to me. So then we carefully turn the assembly over and check that the screw hole part 1103 is aligned with the screw socket in the cab floor. Okay, and then we use a PWB screw to fix the cab tilt lock 3 in place. Okay, so here's my trusted screwdriver. Turning it over, and I'm looking for the screw socket, which is just there. Okay, it's easier to see on the camera than it is actually in real life. Yeah, well, it's been quite a day today. We've been shopping, and we've been to the hospital, and goodness me, we've been to a few places today. Been to see my mum, and yeah, we've had quite a busy day of it, really. But yeah, you get days like that, don't you? It's going in. There we go. Yeah, looks good to me. It's in. Jolly good. Okay. So hopefully you agree that's in the right place. Come on, camera. It doesn't like me tonight, this camera, does it? Let's go up a bit, shall we? Give it a bit of... That's better. Okay. Maybe you don't like me being so close. Right. Well then, step 5. Still working on the underside of the cab floor. Let me turn that over. And we'll get it in the right orientation. That way. Okay. So still working on the underside of the cab floor. 1101. Identify the screw socket on the trailer brake controller. 1102. This is towards the back edge of the floor, near the semicircular recess. That's still in. There's still a small peg next to the screw socket circled. Okay. So that's at this side. And we're sort of saying that this goes, looking at this, it looks as though it goes that way down, so that this rounded part on the end goes this way up. Is that correct? So I would have said that's correct. So I'm popping it on there. Yeah, it does pop on there, but you're going to need to screw it down at some point. Get it lined up. There we are. Okay, and it says fit the trailer brake controller in place with the raised screw socket over the floor. 1101, and the small peg on the floor fits into the small hole in part 1102. Okay, step 7 says fix the trailer brake control 1102 in place with the cab of the floor 1101 using a PWB screw. Yeah, and I'm looking at the instructions and the orientation of that, and it is actually pointing upwards in the magazine. So yeah, I can imagine now that it would be easy to turn around, easy to get wrong way around in the first instance. So okay, that's nice and tight. There we go. Okay, and that's completed work for issue 11. The trailer brake control and the cab hook tilt lock has been fitted to the floor of the cab. The inset right shows the assembly from below. And I don't think you can actually see that on camera, but yeah, that's because it's all black and it's difficult to see in the magazine especially. It's actually better to see in real life. And that's a bit strange, really. So, right. Okay. So, what shall we do? Shall we bring up the chat? Because it looks like we've got a bit. And then we'll carry on. Okay. You just got to excuse me a minute while I find my drink. Goodness me. It's hard work, this. Okay. So, John's Model Making says, evening, Dave, Dave McBuild. And Max Mod says, D. Harris, you know me too well. D. Harris says, get in there, Mark. Joddy Dave says, I'm here if you need me, Dave. Thank you very much. And DAF DMC says, driver's side of the middle section. Yeah. And Max Mod says, I can come on if needed. And Yorkshire Crafter says, sorry, Dave, I would have come on. Oh, you're all right, love. And then Yorkshire Crafter says on. No, I understand. No, I was only joking. Don't worry. So, Yorkshire Crafter, you're missing the chat reading. Yeah, I was missing the chat reading. Yeah, Julie was. Julie was missing the chat reading. So we're giving her a night off. We're giving Christine a night off as well. So, because I think once in a while, as men, you know, we've got to give them lovely ladies a night off, haven't we? So, right, let's carry on then. So that's 11 done. So what about 12 then? Let's have a look at 12, shall we? Oh, that's 13. That's no good. Goodness me, getting ahead of myself. 12. There we go. Issue 12. And I'm just going to move this over for a little bit. And I'm going to then show you what's in issue 12. Issue 12 is a notorious issue where a couple of people have got some problems with it, including Christine's had some problems with theirs, which is a bit unfortunate because one of the side ones snapped and she couldn't get it seating right over the middle there and what have you. So, yeah, I'm going to try and see what we can do with this. Issue 12 is a rear cab of the wall. A panel is fitted over the rear wall of the cab and attached to the cab floor. We've got 3 lots of parts. We've got 1201, which is the cab wall and the rear cab wall, and then we've got 1202, which is the panel for the cab wall, and we've got 3 PB 2.3 by 6mm screws and 1 spare. Goodness me, might better have some parts then. So here we are. Here is part 12. Let's get rid of the bag. And oh, it's in some plastic. And there's the screws. And I thought it said we had 3. Oh yeah, we have got 3 parts. I see it's behind there, look. So, and then we've got to pop it out this plastic. Sorry about this, folks. Because I do know it makes a noise. Sorry about that. So, and I should have got it out the plastic before we started, but there you are. I'm a man, you know, and men make mistakes, don't we? Well, sometimes. Right, so steady your hand, lad, steady your hand. So we've got DPO 4 screws this time. Okay, and we've got 3 of them, which means we're probably using 2. Probably. So I'm going to put them in the Horlicks screw tub and put the sticker label in there with them, the label. And then we can see where they are. So let's have a quick look at this. This is plastic and it's very fragile. So we've got to take this into consideration when we're building from now on. And with it being very, very flimsy and what have you. And that's why this plastic part goes in the back of the cab wall there to strengthen it a bit, to just stop it being so wappy, I think. But I do believe that this cab wall will actually fit inside the cab at a later date, because you've got fixing mounts there, and there. And yeah, I do believe it will fit in nicely to the back of the cab. Okay, so we've been through the list of parts. We're going to need the flooring. And for step one says we put this black panel into this back here. Okay. Yeah, so let's have a look. And I've seen some people do this. and Christine was one of them, and she just seemed to shove it in, and it just went straight in. And I thought, goodness me, that's gone in there quick. Anyway, I think mine has as well. Yeah, it's gone in there rather quick. Yeah, job's a good one. Right, so that's step 1 out the way. Step 2 is you push it in. Step 3 is you you obviously look at the back, and it's gone in there. Step 4, or should I say step 1 again, is fitting the rear wall to the cab floor. Okay, right, let's have a look at this then. So the orientation will be that the cab floor is that away, and the cab wall is that away, like that. Okay, we're a bit out of camera shot, but I think my camera's come down more, so just gonna high that up a little bit and see if we can get into the whole shot. Don't know whether it's coming loose and it's dropping. It could be. Yeah, there we are. See what happens now. Okay. Goodness me, look at the chat. You guys know how to chat, don't you? Right, where did I start to get up to? I didn't, did I? One chat there, and it says, John's wrong making, you might be behind with your issues, Dave, but you were so on this month's deliveries with 15 to 18. Yeah, yeah, I'm okay. I don't mind being anybody that knows me from the first Route Master build, especially, they all know that I was 8, 10, 12 issues behind at some point, and it was okay to me. It was okay. I didn't mind at all, so long as I got the issues, and you can soon catch up at some point, can't you? So right, DAF DMC says put the center peg in first, and it will click. Okay. I will do that. Thank you very much for that bit of info. And I'm just going to start you as well. Okay. And then I can find out where I'm up to then. So, oh, goodness me, Jay. There we are. So, come on. Jay's channel says you're doing brilliantly. Please give a thumbs up for tonight. Thank you, Jay. Much appreciated. Yeah, on my own for a change, but I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind. Why isn't it this starring? It doesn't like being starred, does it? Come on. You can't really star the bottom comment. It's got to be the next one up. Oh, I've got it now. Done it. Okay. Right. We have this thing on the chat with the chat's all scrolling down one side, and we've found out that you can press a star, and that star will star, so you can then go back to the chat and find out where you was, and then start reading the chat again. So I know that doesn't make sense to many of you, but many of you that are using StreamYard, it will. So we put this peg in the back. Let me just have a quick look at this peg. Oh, so just put props in there by the looks of it. Okay. Yeah, so it goes over there and goes over there, and they go on the outside, I gather. Do they? Let's have a look. Yeah, the cost to do. Cost to do. All right, so let me get this lined up. I'll have it in the famous last words. Put my fingers behind it and pop it in. Well, it did click in. Yeah, I would imagine that's it. Once I get them corner screws in, yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, because it won't go in any further. Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Okay, right. So that's got that clicked in. Okay, where's my instructions? I keep putting my instructions down and can't find them again. So we've got that clicked in, and then so step 2 says turn the assembly over so that you can access the underside of the upper panel of the cab floor. 1101, use a PB screw to fix the cab floor to the corner of the cab. 1201 circled. Okay, we will. So we turn that over. And be very gentle leaning it on there, guys, because it's obviously very fragile. So we get a screw. Oh no, screwdriver. No, not 2. I only want 1 for now. And these are DPO 4s. So, and I haven't actually got my light set up tonight, and I'm missing it. Something crazy, but I'll manage. I'll manage. We actually have got a new light bulb in here, and what a difference it made on our lighting, especially when you're working on parts, you know, similar to this. So yeah, it makes a big difference when you can see what you're doing properly. So that's one corner screw in, and going for the next one now, and the other side corner. Oh, this is therapeutic work, this. Yeah, it's quite relaxing. You watch it all go downhill from now on then. Now I've said that. I was doing something the other day and I thought, this is so relaxing. I could do it for quite some time. And in actual fact, it was on the Northern Model Builders, and I was building that Austin Tilly, sorry. And it's so relaxing. It was, once I got into it. Okay, so that's the cab back on. What do we have to do now? Surprise me. Well, that's it. That's it. Well, it would be if my camera came into focus. Come on, focus camera. Focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus. It's coming, I think. So it's Christmas. There we go. How's that? So, you'll be surprised to know that that is completed work. And the back of the cab has been fitted to the cab floor. And the inset right shows the view from below. So when I just show that, it just shows you exactly what I have got in front of me. And that is issue 12 done. Okay, so there we go. Now then, shall we go on to issue 13, shall we? Let's have a look. Let me just finish my cup of tea here. That's my cup of tea. Now I'll go for me yeah, well, it's supposed to be it's cranberry, and it's yeah, blackcurrant cranberry. Oh, that's refreshing. That's so good. Right, okay, let's move along then, shall we? Let's move along. Move along. I so miss singing sometimes, but I think I better not, because yeah, I don't want to get stopped by singing. Goodness me. But that is a possibility, isn't it? And I don't want to do that. I'd rather just carry on. So, but I do enjoy singing, especially when you guys enjoy it as well. I'll just get this out the packet, then we'll explain what we're going to be doing. 1, 2, 3. Come on. That's 3, and that's 4. Come on out. Okay, right. Okay, where's me 13 gone? Okay, so this is issue 13 of Build the Eddie Stobart, and just to prove it, there's issue 13 on the magazine. Okay, and we're doing the details for the cab floor. The mats are fitted to the cab floor, and the driver's side and passenger side in the center. Okay, so list of parts are cab floor mat, driver's side, center panel front, center panel rear, cab floor mat, passenger side, and we'll need the cab floor assembly from the previous issue, long nose pliers, and side cutters or strong nail clippers are needed for the assembly. Okay, well, I have actually got these very nice sharp small scissors, but I've actually got my sprue cutters somewhere behind me as well, which would probably do it. But I'm like Chris on this one. I don't really fancy whipping them bits off just yet. So what I might do is pop them in and then whip them off at a later date. So what I'm going to do is position these so I know which way is which. So we've got is that the passenger side? I said yeah, the passenger side, on the driver's side. Yeah. So let's have a look at them then. So yeah, one of them has got 2 holes, so that's the passenger side, and one of them has got all them holes in an elongated hole. So I gather that that's going to be the driver's side. And then we've got 2 of these. One's got an F on it. Is that for the front? And one's got an R on it. Is that for the rear? Yes. Okay. So let's go for it then. So as per the instructions, we'll fit the driver's side one in first. Okay. Unfortunately, it's on black, so it's difficult to see. And it's going to be difficult for me and you guys, which is so silly with these parts being as they are. You'd have thought that they've actually made them in different colours so we could actually see what was going on with them. So I think I'm going to try and put the centre pins in first. They're only rubber pins, and they do go through the set holes in the cab floor. And you only really need the ones to pull them through once you get them lined up into the holes. Yeah, the difficulty is getting them lined up and popped through, I think. So yeah, so we've got them 3, 4, 5. So it's just that corner one right over there. So again, while you're doing this, boys and girls, just be careful not to bang the back end of your cab, because it is obviously very delicate. So right, let me try my pincers. Got the shakes, so I'm gonna just maneuver that in if I can. Difficult to do once you get the shakes. It's difficult to do, but we'll try. Come on, it's nearly there. It's nearly in the hole. I can see the hole. Goodness me. And let's hope I'm heading for the right hole as well, because there is actually 2 holes there. So I uncover the hole with my finger. The front one's popped out as well. Okay, no worries. Come on. Let's see if we can get that in. Got it bent over a little bit. In fact, what I might do is take the back out and then put that back one in. And we get that back one in. Rather difficult, that one. Yeah, don't like that at all. So we've got it in, I think. No, we haven't. Let's have a look. No, it's not popped through yet. No, it's gone to a side. It's difficult because it's black on black. I could do with some extra light, really. And my light's packed away because we're actually doing something special on the table, and had room for everything, so I've had to take my light away for the time being. So come on, get in there. Is it gonna go? I think actually it's just skating on the edge of it. Come on, I'm probably heading for the wrong one. Get in there. I might even put a bit of glue on these. Do you think that'll help? Yeah, it would help if I had some light. There we go, there's one. Okay, let's go for it again then. That one should be easier, surely. Then that one. That's that one. Right, let's go around for this one now. And for this front one. Okay. I've got one there, one there, one there. And got one there. That's that one. That's that mat completely in. I managed, love. I've managed. So my lovely wife has come into the room with a torch. So thank you for that. So yeah, that's in, I do believe. So look at this. Look. Da-da, mind your eyes. Da-da, da-da. Yeah, lovely. So yeah, I've got that one in. So next one then. Goodness me, I've got light in my eyes now. The next one then is that was the driver's side, and yeah, I think I might just try and pull them through a little bit, but I'm a bit unsure over whether these should really be pulled through. Yeah, they do come through a little bit, I suppose. But yeah, a bit unsure. Seems as though they do go in a little bit. I'm quite happy with the way they've gone in. Yeah, got that one. And that one in the corner. There's one in the corner. There we are. Okay, song about a corner, isn't there, somewhere? Yeah, I did know at one point as well. Okay, so I've got them pulled through. So let's go for the passenger side one then. Passenger side mat. Has this got 6? Oh yeah, it's got 6 on again. So I think what I'm going to do is exactly the same. I might put my little light on like that. Look at that. Short of nothing we've got, haven't we? We've got some holes there. So I'm gathering that that goes like that. So back ones first then. Let's try them. I'm sorry guys that I'm not looking at the chat at the moment, but and you may be advising me different. So sorry about that. Yeah, once you get rid of these shakes, it's not too bad, and you can find where they're going to go. I'm going to go that one and that one if I can. Can we get that one in there? Yes. So we've got 2. We're heading for 4 if we can. Let's hold it in the middle. We're heading for 4. Hopefully I'm on the camera. Well, you can only see my hand really. So sorry about that. I'm apologising. There's 3. There's 4, I believe. Is that one come out? Yeah, is that one gone in? Yeah. There's 4. There's 5. And there's nearly 6. Nearly 6 pins under there. There we are. Look at that. It's in. Let me turn that light off. Right. Hold it. Turn it upside down. Pull it through with the pliers. Bob's your uncle. Yeah. Pull it through. And pull it through. Don't start making noises, computer. So you guys actually went off, did the computer earlier, and I don't know why it went off, and just one of them stupid technical issues. So luckily I was able to retrieve it, but yeah, we all get issues, don't we? There we are. So right, that's the driver's side one and the passenger side one. Come on. Okay. So that's the driver's side and the passenger side. So that only leaves now the fitting of the smaller mats to the central section of the cab floor. So for the first one, it says identify the fixing points for the front and rear mats on the central raised part of the cab floor 1101. Position the rear mat 1303 so that the rubber pegs on the back fit into the 2 holes on the center console circled. Okay, so first of all, I've got to find the rear one. So that's the front one and that's the rear one, and the rear one's like shaped a little bit down that way and down that way, which is difficult to see on this black on black again, isn't it? It's shaped a bit like that. Can you see? So I'm guessing that it goes, over there somewhere. So yeah, we've got to line it up and pop it in there. And it only has 2 holes. Yeah, it has 2 holes. So, and again, I think I saw somebody struggling with one of these. And I was thinking, oh goodness me, I hope they're not that bad to do. I was. But hopefully they're not that bad to do. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it's popped in. It can't have popped in that easy, can it? Can it? Yeah. Now it seems as though it's got a little lip on this mat. Well, does that go a certain way or not? Does it go into there? No, it doesn't go into anything. It is the rear one, definitely. So Yeah, and it doesn't matter which way, I don't think it goes. No. So, yeah. One rear mat. Let's have a look then, shall we? Has it got any things to pull through? Yes, it has. It's got some little things to pull through. Pull them through a little bit. See if we can get it to hold a bit. Yeah. Okay. So that's the rear mat on. Now then, we've got to go for the front one. And again, it's the same. Identify the screw, the holes for this front mat, and it's just a case of popping it on. It's got 2 holes. Now then, I'm guessing that the back holes from there, not these very front ones. I'm guessing that they are the back holes there. And does it go a certain way? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's have a look. So, oh, that's popped in. That was really easy. And let's pull the tabs on that as well while we can. So, where's my pliers? So, goodness me, I didn't think it was that going to be that easy. So there we are. So that's the mats, all in. There's 6 holes at the bottom each. All in the 2 holes there. Well, that's job's a good one. Job's a good one. Or job's a carrot, as my lad used to say. Job's a carrot. Okay, so that's completed work. Mats have been fitted to the floor of the cab and the central raised console section. And that is it for tonight's build. Coming in issue 14, look away now if you don't want to see. Coming in issue 14 is the driving controls and wing panels, the upper wing panels, accelerator and brake pedals, holder for the cable connection, switch, gear stick, relay button, and relay plus screws. So that's coming in next week's issue of this. Well, actually, I've actually already got it, but because obviously I've got up to 14. So yeah, but I'll leave that for another day. I'm just actually giving Christine some time so that hopefully she can get her parts back on track by the time next week comes along. So that's his Tuesday build done and dusted, and hopefully it looks like what it looked like in the magazine. So it's difficult to see because it's all black on black, but hopefully you get the gist of what it is. So I've got the cab back on, I've got the mats on, and all ready and raring to go. And I think if anything, I might be tempted to put a little tiny bit of glue underneath them mats. I don't like the way they're just popped in there. I think I'd rather have them secure than anything else. But yeah, I can do that off screen, no problem at all. Right, let's quickly have a drink and then we'll go back to chat. So excuse me for a moment. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see if my camera works. Yes, it does. Okay, so let's go back up the chat, see where we was on the chat. So we was on Jay's channel. So Gillian Mills says, fantastic show and massive thumbs up. Thank you for that, Gillian. Brilliant. So Wabbit says, would you be doing the Disney Doll's house for Twiggy to park next to? Well, actually, Christine is doing the Disney Doll's house. She's going to do that. And we've actually sacrificed a build between us so that she can actually do it, which is fine because, you know, it's what we do. So we can't afford to do them all, obviously. So we said that the Disney Doll's house looked very, very interesting. So Christine will be doing that, and she has actually got a Facebook group up and running, and she'll have a YouTube site up and running with 3 or 4 other YouTubers that are likely to join in the build. So yeah, watch out for that, and yeah, become a member if you're not already. And I'm pretty sure that Chris will send you an invite or something. So especially if you're on Facebook. Okay, Mary Oglesby, my mum says that despite the problems, a good show, thumbs up. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I'm using some new equipment, and it's, well, technology, it gets to us all, doesn't it? So yeah, it's, but we're getting by it, so thank goodness. So Wabbit says, you make the build look so easy, just like Spoon, as he gets straight into the packet. Yeah, well, it's I suppose it's the way we've been brought up, you know, more than anything. I know that Spoon's from an engineering background, and I'm from a farming and engineering background. So yeah, it's not a great problem really, and it's actually great to struggle now and again, because then we know what you guys are up to. So Spoon says, try a little washing up liquid on the pins. Well, actually, we did it without washing up liquid, didn't we? They went straight in. So Jody Dave says, get them tabs pulled through. Yes, I've pulled them tabs through. Yeah, no problem. So John's model making says they pulled through fine, Dave. Yeah, they did actually. They went through great. Yeah, Gillian Mills says you're doing really well. Keep it up. Thank you very much for that, Gillian. Much appreciated. And Spoon says, I'm sure there will be a letter at the bottom of the centre mats. Okay, yeah, I'm sure too. I'm sure there will be too. So, and Crafty Chris says it was me who struggled with them mats. Yeah, I think somebody else did as well that we were watching at some point. So anyway, no, it's not a problem. So Jody Dave says, great job, Dave. Thumbs up, everyone. Thank you. And D Harris says, great job, Dave. Thank you. John's model making says, well done, Dave. Thank you very much for that, John. Much appreciated. And Dave McBill says, great job, Dave. Thank you, Dave Mac. Come on, wait, it's scrolling. Oh, it's playing up with me now. So come on. Wabbit says, I'm getting Spoon to help me with it. But yes, I'll be subscribing soon. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's another one. I know that there's 2 or 3, 4 people on here at least that are doing the Disney Doll's House. It looks absolutely fabulous, doesn't it? It looks really good. And I think all we'll want on that score is either Chris's niece, as had a young one, or we would hope and pray that we will get some grandkids that would be suitable for that thing. Yeah, but that's out of our hands at the moment, obviously. Right. Okay. So with that, I'm going to go to the banners, and I'm going to put you a boring banner on, and that is that this is Build the Eddie Stobbart Wagon. And as if you didn't know where to get it from, you can get it from Hachette Part Wax on the number down here in the script. And so yeah, that's down there in the script. And then we've got several other things to tell you that come in tomorrow night at, I believe, 7 p.m. on a new channel, a new Part Wax, or a new sci-fi or a new electrical program. It's actually a joint venture with Horlicks and Max Mods and Jekyll TV and a couple of us in the background, perhaps, where you can learn all about Arduinos. So Arduino projects. So if you want to learn how to put flashing lights on your Eddie Stobbart vehicle, or you want to learn how to do something that's remote control wise, or if you want to learn how to do something that's got lights, LEDs here, there and everywhere and in a certain sequence, I'm pretty sure that these guys tomorrow night will be able to show you how. So they call it the Arduino Show. I think it's streamed to the Northern Model Builders as well. So yeah, and that'll be on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Thursday night, I do believe it's the Craft and Quiz Show at 7 p.m. with Yorkshire Crafter, Crafty Chris, Horlicks, and the other ladies that are on there, Gillian, and anybody else that goes along. That's the Craft and Quiz Show tomorrow. Sorry, it's Thursday night at 7 p.m. and that'll be on the Northern Model Builders and Crafters, and on Yorkshire Crafters channel, on Horlicks' channel, on Crafty Chris's channel, and on Gillian Milne, with Gillian Milne as well. So that's Thursday night. Friday night, I think Horlicks is doing something on Friday night, think he's doing something rather special on Friday night. Saturday, I've been press ganged again into doing another Route Master update on Saturday. Depending on whether I get my packs, I might do either the red one or the blue one. I'm thinking now that I might just do the blue one because I've got some catching up to do on the blue one with obviously the time difference in spraying, etc. So that'll be on Saturday night on my channel at 8 o'clock on the Northern Model Builders as well. So, and Sunday is Dano builds, Dano's Universe. Dano will be doing his Enterprise, and I do believe that'll be at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. And I think that brings us back round again to Tuesday, to next Tuesday. So, and that'll be Crafty Chris, Yorkshire Crafter, and myself, hopefully, doing the Eddie Stobart for Christine on Crafty Chris's channel mainly. So I think that's brought us round for a whole week. But there might be odd little videos in between. And if you check out all the guys that's normally videoing, you'll no doubt see when they're going to go live. Okay, so I'm going to change the banner again. I'm going to say we have actually got a Facebook group for the Eddie Stobart truck, and it's the Build the Eddie Stobart 112 scale truck, Twiggy in brackets, and you can join in the community with like-minded builders, and for this and similar models as well. And then we also have several other Facebook groups, as you're quite aware. So, and the only other thing for me to say is thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, share, like, and let me know if it was okay tonight. And I say hopefully it's like a one-off really, because I don't do a update on my Eddie Stobart now and again unless Christine has a problem with postage, which I think everybody's got at the moment. I don't think there's much going on at the moment. So, but yeah, I'm glad to be caught up a little bit now. So I'm only one issue behind Christine, so I'm not that bad. Okay, so I'm going to see if there's any more in the chat, which I don't think there is. Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Come on, come on. Where's the chat gone to? Okay, come on. There we are. We've got loads in the chat. You've been really good. Thank you very much. So I think we've gone that one. So Jody Dave says, great job, thumbs up everyone. Thank you, Jody. D Harris says, great job, Dave. Thank you, Dave. John's Model Making says, well done, Dave. Thank you, John. Dave's Matt Build says, that looks great, Dave. Thank you very much. Wabbit says that I'm getting Spoon to help you with it, and yes, we'll be subscribing soon. Jolly good. D Harris says night all in the chat, and see you tomorrow night. Yes, I see you tomorrow night. See you tomorrow night. So, and D Harris says night, Dave. Good night, Dave. Just got the chuckles now. So, Crusty Chris says night, everyone. Spoon says, so what's the Seek Peak then? What's the Seek Peak? What's the sneak peek? I don't know what's a sneak peek. A sneak peek of next week. Well, the sneak peek of next week was here, wasn't it? So, of what we're getting next week. It's only issue 14. So, yeah, that's the sneak peek of next week. So, and then Dave McBuild says, great show tonight, Dave. So, thank you very much for that. So, thank you very much indeed. So, anyway, I'm going to wish you all a good night. Thank you for commenting. As always, you do a brilliant job. Thank you ever so much. And I'll see you shortly with one of my other shows when I do my other shows a bit later on. Saturday night, I think, is the next one for me. So, okay. And if I get the right video clip, we'll say our goodbyes. So, good night as always. Take care. God bless. And see you all soon. Good night now. Thank you.